The roof that I'm standing on here is a built-up roof. It has stone aggregate over an asphaltic layering system. The difficulty with this system is that once water is underneath of the stone base, it is very difficult to find. The roofing areas that are part of the referendum are leaking underneath into the building ceilings, but the location of those are difficult to find because of the stone aggregate. The intent would be to remove the building roofing system off the roof down to the structural deck and replace it with an insulation board that is sloped to each drain or to each gutter and a new membrane being put on top of it. The membrane would be placed down over top of the insulation and it would have a 30-year warranty for the system. Again, the system includes the adhesive of the insulation on the deck and the adhesive of the membrane on top of the insulation boards. New roof drains would be installed in all locations, and the roofing system would then be complete. The flashings that we see here are a critical component of the roofing system. As we see here, there are holes in certain areas, and those holes are created by the mastic being removed of their water content over time due to the exposure to the sun over a long period of time. These holes are typical and common and really need to be reviewed and repaired as quickly as possible to eliminate water from getting into the building. The roof that we're standing on is an Epdm roof, commonly known as a rubber roof. The rubber roof is placed over an insulation board with an R value of about 12 to 15. The intent would be to remove the insulation all the way down to the deck and put down an R value of 30. R value is a resistance against heat and cold loss through the roofing system. R30 is the maximum you should be able to put down on a roof. A higher R value will also lessen the electrical bills over a long period of time. What you see behind us is a condition where the rubber has delaminated from the insulation board underneath. The pavers that you see are a temporary condition that hold down the rubber to the insulation until the roofing can be replaced. It's important to note that once leaks occur and leaks get into the insulation is permanently damaged. Once the insulation is permanently damaged, the insulation cannot hold R values after that time. One of the major reasons for replacement of a roof is adhesive failure between the layers of the Epdm and at all flashing locations. This is critical as the adhesive gets dry and gets brittle over time and needs to be replaced. The areas that we have selected for the referendum are not going to get any better and are only going to get worse. The replacement of these systems is crucial for the infrastructure of the school district.